On today's episode of MotoCheez.
Welcome to Cheezy's Garage. Look what we have here today, boys. Something totally different in the portable power stations, because this one has a jump start pack, which is kind of a neat idea. I wondered why they never incorporated that with some of the smaller ones. And it also has an AC output. It's by GOOLOO GTX280 Detachable inverter portable power station. Nice carrying case. 120 watt AC output with DC throughput, USB-A high output, and USB-C 100 amp output. Well, it comes with a snap-on carabiner. I don't know what you'd call that. USB-C charger. USB-A to USB-C charger, jumper cables, and a unit. You have your 12 volt output. You can also put your .120 volt out. That should have been a little tighter, in my opinion.
That's what she said.
Maybe rough these up a little bit so it grabs a little better. And then behind here, jump pack for the engine start. 15 watt 10 amp DC out, USB out, 5 volt 2.4 amp. 5 volt, 9 volt, 12 volt for quick charge, and your charging port, which is 100 watt in or out. Let's power this up. It has 80% battery. There's the output. Shows how many watts it's drawing. So let's get this charged up. They don't supply you with a 110 volt charger, so we'll charge this with the 12 volt outlet on the micro van. That has two outputs, so I guess 13 watts. So we'll leave this to charge up and we'll do some tests on it. Looks like my garage assistant wants to help. What do you think, Gizmo? We're all charged up, 100%. Let's do some tests. Has a 280 watt hour battery, 600 amp starting current with a 3000 amp peak current. This is the 120 watt inverter that comes with it. It has a modified sine wave, as you can see right there. So we'll plug this inverter in and see what kind of reading we get on our oscilloscope. So let's plug in this unit. Doesn't fit very tightly in the hole. Don't you dare. Of course, you can use this in a car. It has USB outs. 136 volts RMS. I would plug this into the fans that I normally use, but the lowest wattage is 145, I believe. So I think what I'm going to do, plug in my portable refrigerator that has an adapter, plug it into this inverter, and see if this will run it and how many watts it'll run. Now, modified sine wave is safe for most equipment, especially if it runs through some kind of a power adapter. I'll let this go and see what it balances out at. It's starting to ramp up a little. We're not in economy mode, we're in max mode here. This has a 280 watt hour battery, So it's 60 watts. It should last a little over 4 hours, but it'll probably last about 4 hours. We'll check on this in an hour. So I'll put this down as low as it'll go. -4. That'll run it. It does have its own little cooling fan. It's been an hour. This is pulled down to 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Refrigerator's still running. And we're down to 50%. Still blowing a little bit of heat. It's maintaining. Since it can handle double the wattage we're putting at it. Pretty good. I don't know if we're going to be able to go down to 0%. We'll try. Oh, we're down to 1 degree. Another hour has passed. It's now 2:14. It's still going strong. How much heat is coming out of there? 109 degrees. It's 2:35. I think I better stay and watch this one out. It's flashing a little bit. 2:37. 10% and it is 301. 5% and it's 317. 1%, 326. Up 0% and it is 332. Fought the good fight. Did alright. So let's get this charged back up. Do some other tests. I could have plugged the 12 volt directly into there, but I wanted to run the inverter. Did an okay job. So all I have is an 11 watt charger, apparently. Well, 12 watts. It's actually 405 right now. Tried 3 different chargers, and that one is definitely the best. 11 watts. This one did 10. This one did 8. And that one's doing 11.
A few moments later.
So it's been charging about 10 hours with this 11 watt charger. Honestly wish they'd send a charger with this. I don't have a higher speed charger. Don't mind my messy workshop here. Let's see how this light works. It's pretty bright. So it has a light feature, SOS feature, and just a flashing light. Let's check out these plugs. 100 watt USB-C, we'll test that first. Fast charging, 26 minutes. I'm using my Samsung S22 Ultra. We'll try the standard USB-A port. That is not fast charging, and it says 30 minutes until full. I'll try the blue one, high speed, and that says fast charging, 26 minutes. So we're at 73%. That's good enough. I'll take these jumper cables. Let's see how this jumps a battery. I'll try it on my lawnmower, which needs a battery. Let's see if we can jump this bad boy. There's cobwebs all over the place here. Show you guys how it turns over before the jumper. It's not dead. I thought it would be dead. We'll hook it up anyway. Let's see what happens. It says ready. Definitely cranks it over faster. I need a dead battery to try. So it sensed when it was connected to the battery. Let me think. I got an idea. It's reading 13 volts. As you can see, it's very weak. This battery is 9.5 volts when I do a resistance test. So I'm going to hook this booster up and see what kind of difference it makes. No difference in normal voltage. Now let's see when I do a resistance load test. Oh yeah, holding it right at 12.5 almost. Pretty good, considering without the booster on it, it pulls it down. So I say it works pretty good. I'm going to have to find a good 50 or 100 watt charger with a USB-C. I have nothing. Can you believe it? So I'll charge this off another unnamed portable power station, charging 19 watts, so it will charge faster. We'll do one more attempt at a fast charge. Yeah, nah, I don't think so. We'll keep charging off of this one. So I think this is going to be my new Rubicon jump pack. I have an older one I bought about 2 years ago in the trunk in the back, and this one's going in there. So what do I think about this unit? I think the boost function is the big part of this whole unit, and having that 110 volt power inverter just adds a little versatility to it. But if you want it just as a standalone without the 110, because that's only 120 watts, I think your focus would be more on having something to charge all your devices, drone, phones, tablets, all that kind of stuff. And it's priced decent for the size. The only thing I really didn't like about this unit was how weak this held in the hole. Just fit a little too sloppy.
That's what he said.
It wiggles itself out. So if you're looking for one of these, in the comments below I'll have the links, and there's also a special code for my viewers. Save a few more bucks.
The next day.
Silly cheesy. I think I left the key on. Yep, I left the key on. And battery's dead now. Let's see now. I'll put the choke on even. Let it do a little bit of boost. Well, we'll try it right now, why not? Oh yeah, she started it. Pulls a good amount of boost off of it, huh? So we'll leave it off this time. I'll need this next time I mow the lawn, I bet. So that actually worked really good, because that battery was almost totally dead.
Hey, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Hit that bell if you want new notifications on new videos. Links for products used are in the description and on MotoCheez.com. Thanks for watching.